Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel where we bring you the latest updates about Sheikh Hamdan and his family. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so now and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any new updates. Today's story is becoming more intense than ever because inside the royal circle, relationships are slowly starting to change. Trust is being tested, emotions are getting complicated, and some people are secretly working behind the scenes to create misunderstandings between those who were once very close. In my last video, I told you that Sheikha Thani and her close friends were quietly preparing a secret plan. Their goal was to create distance between Sheikh Hamdan, Haadiya Zen, and Shamma al-Falasi. But according to the latest information, this was not just a simple misunderstanding. Everything was carefully planned step by step. A few days ago, several of Sheikha Thani's closest friends visited her mansion late in the evening. They reportedly discussed a detailed strategy that could slowly damage the friendship between Haadiya and Shamma. Sheikha Thani listened carefully to every detail and agreed to move forward with the plan. According to sources, the first step was to create doubt inside Haadiya's mind. To do this, Sheikha Thani hired a servant who would stay completely loyal to her. This servant was given a very specific task. She was told to create a conversation in front of Haadiya at the perfect moment, so that Haadiya would accidentally overhear it and begin questioning Shamma's honesty. To make the situation look natural, Sheikha Thani invited Haadiya to her mansion for a friendly coffee meeting. Haadiya, who did not want to appear rude or disrespectful, accepted the invitation and arrived at the mansion later that afternoon. But before Haadiya entered the living room, Sheikha Thani quietly went upstairs to her bedroom. That was the moment the servant started acting according to the plan. As Haadiya walked through the hallway, she overheard two servants gossiping near the entrance. One of them, the loyal servant hired by Sheikha Thani, spoke loudly enough for Haadiya to hear every word clearly. The servant said, "Sheikha Thani and Shamma are actually the same. They only pretend to be angry with each other in front of everyone, but secretly they are still very close friends. Of course they are cousins, so it makes sense. Shamma even visited Sheikha Thani yesterday." The second servant acted surprised, making the conversation seem completely real. Haadiya stopped for a moment and listened carefully. Even though she tried not to react, those words immediately planted doubt in her heart. She began wondering if Shamma had been hiding things from her all this time. After a few minutes, Haadiya entered the living room pretending everything was normal. Shortly after that, Sheikha Thani came downstairs with a smile on her face, as if nothing unusual had happened. The two women then spent time together drinking coffee and speaking politely. On the outside, the meeting looked calm and peaceful, but inside Haadiya's mind, questions were already beginning to grow. Why would Shamma secretly visit Sheikha Thani without telling her? Why would she hide something like that? And most importantly, Was Shamma truly being honest with her friendship? After the meeting ended, Haadiya returned to her palace feeling emotionally disturbed. The more she thought about the servants' conversation, the more suspicious she became. Finally, she decided to directly ask Shamma herself. As soon as she arrived home, Haadiya picked up her phone and called Shamma al-Falasi. Shamma answered the call warmly, completely unaware of the situation. During the conversation, Haadiya casually asked, "Did you recently visit Sheikh Thani? I went to see her today." Shamma immediately replied that she had not visited Sheikh Thani recently. The moment Haadiya heard that answer, her heart became heavy with anger and disappointment. Because of what she had overheard earlier, she believed Shamma was lying to her directly. Even though she tried to hide her emotions during the call, deep inside she felt betrayed. The conversation ended politely, but the friendship between them had already started to crack. The next day, the royal family gathered together at Zabil for an important family event. Sheikh Hamdan arrived along with Shamma, while Haadiya and the children also attended the gathering. Sheikh Thani was there as well, quietly observing everything around her. But something immediately felt different. Usually, Haadiya and Shamma would greet each other warmly and spend time talking together. However, this time Haadiya completely ignored her. She acted as if Shamma was a stranger. Shamma looked confused and deeply hurt by the sudden change in behavior. She tried several times to speak with Haadiya during the gathering, but Haadiya responded coldly and kept her distance. Even Sheikh Hamdan reportedly noticed the tension between them. Since he knew they had become close friends recently, he could not understand why they suddenly seemed uncomfortable around each other. Meanwhile, Sheikh Thani quietly watched the situation unfold exactly as planned. Later that evening, after returning to Nad al-Shiba Palace, Shamma received a shocking message from Haadiya. The message simply said, "Don't talk to me again." Shamma was stunned. She immediately tried calling Haadiya to understand what had happened, but by then Haadiya had already blocked her number. According to sources close to the family, Shamma became extremely emotional and confused because she truly believed she had done nothing wrong. She had no idea that a carefully prepared plan had slowly turned her closest friend against her. Now many people are wondering what will happen next inside the royal circle. Will the truth finally come out? Will Haadiya discover the manipulation behind the scenes? Or will this misunderstanding permanently damage the relationships between Sheikh Hamdan, Haadiya, and Shamma? Things are becoming more dramatic every single day, and the next chapter of this story may completely change everything. With my next video, I will tell you what happened after this shocking situation and how the royal family reacted behind closed doors. So these are the latest updates about Sheikh Hamdan and his family. I hope you found this video interesting and enjoyable. If you like my videos, please subscribe and hit the bell icon below so you won't miss any future updates from this channel. Thanks for watching.